Notice how every story you ever loved starts with someone forgetting who they are. And right now, somewhere in you, a traveller begins to remember. The remembering feels like a small spark behind the ribs, a whisper that says, I've been here before. There are many kinds of intuition, and each has its own voice. The body's intuition speaks in the language of tension and release, like a compass made of muscle. The heart's intuition hums in warmth and goosebumps, the quiet certainty that says, this matters. The mind's intuition arrives as pattern recognition, a sudden click of obviousness after hours of fog. The soul's intuition is the silence that feels alive, the pause between lightning and thunder. And every time you listen to one of these, a new corridor of awareness lights up inside you. That's spiritual acceleration, not running faster, but turning more lights on in the same house. Neurons that fire together wire together. Each time you notice a subtle signal, gut feeling, gentle hunch, moments of déjà vu, you're strengthening the circuitry that translates energy into usable information. You're not getting psychic, you're remembering how to read data your nervous system already collects. A student once asked a teacher how to reach enlightenment faster. The teacher handed them a map with 4 rivers: observation, compassion, curiosity, action. Cross any of them, the teacher said, but understand, they all flow to the same sea. The student sprinted for observation and nearly drowned in analysis. They floated down compassion until they forgot boundaries. They drove through curiosity until lost in questions. Only when they stepped into action did they find footing on the far bank, because movement unites the waters. So when you feel stuck in awakening, remember, doing is also divine. Fear says, what if I'm wrong? Wisdom answers, then I'll learn faster. Each hesitation is a disguised invitation. Each resistance is an unopened portal. The moment you lean just 1 degree toward curiosity, your frequency upgrades biochemically, not just poetically. Serotonin steadies, vagus nerve lengthens its song, and perception widens. Science calls it coherence, mystics call it grace. It's the same thing, wearing different labels. Imagine the long arc of you, from this breath to decades ahead. If you practice listening deeply, the world around you begins to reorganize itself. Conversations become coincidences. Coincidences become confirmations. The more you trust the inner compass, the more outer events align to match it. And if you ignore it, life still teaches, but through friction instead of flow. That's not punishment. It's a recalibration system, a loving algorithm correcting course. When you live as an intuitive, grounded human, decisions shorten, regrets sink. Creativity bursts out sideways, art, business, parenting, all spark. You start healing people just by standing near them, because calm nervous systems entrain others. You stop mistaking separation for safety. If you refuse the call, the body shouts what the heart whispers. Opportunities arrive unrecognized. The same lessons loop until humility becomes curiosity again. Either way, evolution wins. But you can choose tempo. So maybe, just maybe, right now, you can let a part of you decide it's okay to notice more. To let coincidences wink louder. To treat every tingle of intuition as an old friend clearing its throat. To laugh when you catch yourself overanalyzing and say, still learning. Because that laughter is the sound of awakening getting lighter. Take a slow breath. Imagine a golden line connecting the top of your head to the center of the earth. Steady, simple. On the inhale, feel curiosity rise. On the exhale, feel understanding settle. Let the two meet somewhere around your heart. That meeting point is the channel. Scientifically a state of coherent heart-brain rhythm. Spiritually, the doorway of intuition. Keep it open with kindness. Use it with discernment. And everything else just adjusts.